Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is So with Somi. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I recreated this stylish gown. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. For this tutorial, I made use of 2 yards of crepe. Here I have folded my fabric into 2, and the width I have here is my round hip divided by 4 plus extra 6 inches. So from the starting line, I'll come down 9 inches for my chest line, 16 inches for my waist, and for my hip point is 26 inches. So the full length of the gown, the full length I have here is 38 inches. So after turning it with lining, it will be 36 inches because I want my full length to be 36. So now from the starting line, I'll impute my round shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2, give it 7.5. I'll mark that on the starting line. And I'll come to the chest line. I will equally mark the same 7.5 inches. So this is my chest line, my waistline, and my hip line. Now I'll connect the points together. For my neck width, I made use of a neck width of 3 inches. I came down 3 inches for the depth for the front and 1 inch for the back. So the depth for the back is 1 inch. The depth for the front is 3 inches. Now I'm going to mark my shoulder slope, which is 1 inch. Always remember that our shoulder is not straight. I'll check what I have left on the armhole. I have 8. Half of 8 is 4. On that point, I came in by half an inch. On the chest line, I will divide my round bust by 4, which will give me 9. Now I'm going to connect the points together to cover out my armhole. So we're just drafting out a basic bodice. Now I'm going to add 2 inches stitching allowance. On my waistline, I will divide my round waist by 4. I'll add 2 inches stitching allowance. So for the hip line, if you watch this dress very well, the hip is pronounced. So for the hip line now, I will divide my round hip by 4. I'll add 2 inches stitching allowance. I'll add extra 3 inches to that. So this is what will make our hip to be pronounced. Now I'll connect the points together. So guys, on the hemline now, so let's connect. After connecting our lines together, I'm going to adjust my waistline so that the curve will sit properly. Now on the hemline, if you want your A-line to be more pronounced on the hemline, so let's just say on the hip line, after adding your 3 inches, everything you have 15 inches. So on the hemline now, you can add extra 2 inches to that. So you'll be marking like 17 inches on the hemline. That will make your A-line more pronounced. But I don't want mine to be that way. So I just connected the measurement I have from my hip down to the hemline. I didn't add extra allowance, so I connected from the hip down to the hemline this way, no extra allowance. So from the hemline, I'll go up by 1.5 inches. I'll curve that back to the hemline this way. So this is how I want mine to be. So after covering, this is what we have. Now we are going to cut out. So first of all, we'll cut out the sides. Then we'll cut out the back neckline first, the shoulder, then the back armhole first. We'll cut the back armhole first. Now this is what we have. We'll use this to draft out the front, the back. So for the back, I've folded my fabric into 2 and I've equally marked 1 inch zipper allowance. And I placed my front on it. So all I have to do now is just to trace out what I have on the front piece. So guys, if you have watched up to this point, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any tutorials you want me to recreate, you can send me a DM at SoWithSomi on Instagram. And if you recreate any of my tutorials, you can send me videos, pictures on Instagram at SoWithSomi. So after cutting out, this is what we have. Now we are going to adjust our zipper for the back. I'll mark out the waistline so that we can adjust our zipper. This will help our zip to sit properly. So from the zipper allowance, I'm going to be coming out by half an inch. So from the zipper allowance, I came out by half an inch. Now I'm going to slant it upwards. After marking the half an inch, I'm going to slant it upwards this way. Then I will equally slant it downwards this way. Now we are done adjusting our zipper. Next thing is we are going to open up our zipper allowance. Then we trim off that adjustment on the waistline. So guys, as I was doing this, my video stopped recording. I didn't know. So please forgive me. So after cutting out, so for the front, I trimmed off the front neckline armhole and equally the front neckline. And here I have both the main piece and the lining for the front piece. The main piece and the lining, and the same for the back. The 2 back pieces, I've cut out both the main piece and their linings. So here I've opened up my front piece and I have two pieces here. So these two pieces is the false pockets we have in the front. So we have a pocket in the front, and the width of the pocket is 4 inches. The length is 4 inches, the width is 7 inches. Now I'll take it to the machine. I'll stitch it half an inch on both sides. I'll do that for the two pockets. I'll bring it back to show you. So after stitching my pockets, this is what I have. So to attach it from the shoulder line, I'll be coming down by 20 inches. That is where I want to place my pocket. I don't want it to start on my waistline. So it depends on your preference where you want your pocket to start. So for mine, I came down 20 inches. And from the center line of my gown, I'll be coming in by 2 inches. So I ironed it out to get my center line. So from that point, I came in 2 inches on both sides. I'll connect the lines together this way. Now I'll place the pocket on it. I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to be stitching with half an inch. I'll do the same for the other side. I'll place the pocket on it. I'll stitch with half an inch. I'll do that and bring it back to show you what I have. So after stitching my pocket, this is what I have. Now I'm going to get the lining. So like I said, I'm turning this with lining, and my lining is 2 inches shorter than the main piece, so that after sewing my gown will go back to 36. So I'll stitch the neckline and the side and the hem. So I'll do that and bring it back. After stitching my lining, this is how everything came out looking. So this is what the inside looks like, very neat. Now all I have to do now is I'll get my back piece. So I've equally joined my lining for the back piece. So this is for my back piece. I joined the lining and I've ironed out my zipper allowance. I'll place it together. I'll stitch the shoulders with half an inch. So for the allowance we gave for the gown, the allowance we added, we'll use it to stitch the sides of the gown. So I'll do that and equally add my zipper. So after stitching my gown, this is what I have. This is how neat everything came out looking. And if I turn the back, I've equally added my zipper. So if I open it up, this is how the inside looks. So the next thing we're going to do now, we'll keep it aside to draft out our sleeve. So for the sleeve, I made use of a chantilly lace because the dress we are trying to recreate, they use a lace for the sleeve. So from the starting line, I came down 6 inches for my sleeve length. So this is a cape sleeve. The length of mine is 6 inches. And I equally came down 4 inches for my bicep. So to get your bicep, you will divide your round bust by 20. Now this is what I have. I'm going to connect from the starting line to that 4 inches to cover out my armhole. So now I'm going to measure my round armhole measurement plus extra 1 inch for stitching allowance. So after getting it, I marked that point there. Then on the sleeve length, I will measure my round sleeve measurement plus extra 1 inch. I marked it and I connected the lines together. So after getting my sleeve, I'll just cut out the excess I have there. It's that simple. So guys, if you have any question, don't forget to ask me questions on the comment section. So after cutting my sleeve, this is what I have, and I've equally cut out the second sleeve. So now this is a lace and it doesn't frill, so we don't have any need to hem it. All we have to do now is we're going to place it together this way, and we'll be stitching with the 1 inch allowance we added. We'll do the same for the other sleeve. We'll stitch with 1 inch allowance. So now after stitching, I'll get my sleeve this way and I'll attach my sleeve to the gown. I'll do that. So after attaching my sleeve, this is how everything came out looking. So guys, this is how easy it is to draft out this dress. So I'm so sorry for how this video is looking. On this day, I don't know what went wrong. My camera wasn't just right. So guys, thank you so much for watching up to this point. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.